Abram, what are your thoughts closing out the first half on a strong note?
Yeah, obviously a big weekend coming up this weekend against St. Cloud. I think it's been an up and down season so far. A lot of new guys, a lot of young guys coming in and kind of just still learning to find their stride. And I think, last weekend against Miami was kind of a weekend for the freshmen to really step up. I thought they did a really good job. So they're slowly finding their way, and I think us as a team as well, obviously battling through a lot of injuries, but guys slowly starting to come back and get healthy again. And I'm just excited for this weekend and the first half off strong.
Yeah, what can you say? You touched on the freshmen. What about them specifically do you think made them take a step forward last weekend?
Yeah, I think we had 3 guys score their first NCAA goals last weekend, and I thought our one line, Andrew, Kroll, and Littler, did an unbelievable job. On the offensive side, just battling, and with a lot of injuries, it's a chance for those freshmen to just take a step up and try to earn those coaches' trust. And I thought they did a great job last weekend. Especially on the back end with Juvenile and Strathmore, I thought they did a great job stepping in last weekend. So overall, they did a great job, and just try to keep that momentum and the confidence up and move it into this weekend.
As more guys are starting to get healthy, tell me what the potential of this team can be with a healthy roster.
Yeah, I think we preach it all the time, just hard skill. And, that's something that we, talk about every day and, in video and everything like that. And, with guys coming out, we've had a couple of our big guys out. So just for them to get healthy and, get back onto the ice and start skating, it's going to be a huge advantage for us. And, it's shown. We've had spurts of it throughout the year of how good we can be, but we've also had spurts where, we kind of get ahead of ourselves and it ends up in the back of our net. So just being able to learn from that and grow from that and, move it into this weekend.
6 of your last 7 have been decided by a goal or less. What are your thoughts on that, and what is it going to take to maybe create more of a gap this weekend against a team that's very defensively sound?
Yeah, a lot of close games this year, especially. So, like on a defensive side for us, it's just to play smart and play hard and play our game. Just be able to get pucks out. Sometimes I think we sometimes get ahead of ourselves too much and make a mistake. And coming to St. Cloud this weekend, they're a team that plays hard off the rush. They're really good defensively, so it's important for us to, not be selfish with the puck and not make dumb plays at the blue line and be able to just get it in and forecheck and do our thing.
9 Penrose Cups between St. Cloud and North Dakota. Just kind of talk about the maybe tradition of excellence with these programs, and these are the types of teams you want to beat to get to that point.
Yeah, obviously 2 great programs, 2 really good hockey teams. It's going to be a battle this weekend, and looking back at last season, we played them, I guess, in St. Cloud, and they were very good. They're a fast team, so yeah, I think it's a chance for us. They're a good ranked team, so it's a chance for us to just show everyone, what this team is, what we're made of, and it's just another opportunity for us to end this break off strong.
Are there any challenges that you're expecting to face this weekend?
No, I think it's just, for us, it's just kind of focus on what's in the room, try not to focus on what's out of it. And for us, it's just to play our game and rely on the guys that are in the locker room, rely on the coaches and what they're preaching. And it's going to be a battle. They're a good team. They got a lot of good players. They're fast. So it's just important for us to come out strong and win that first 10 minutes.
Kind of looking ahead, after this, you guys have a long break. How do you guys keep your energy and momentum up before that next game?
Yeah, I think having these 2 big games against St. Cloud to end off the break, obviously, going for some big wins. So be able to just carry that momentum, obviously starts with the win. So it's important for us to end that break off strong and then, obviously just get rest, take some time away from the rink and then come back strong and just use these last 2 games here against St. Cloud as momentum going into the new year.
In some of these periods, it's been a flurry of goals, whether it's you guys or the other team. How do you guys, stop the momentum, from building where instead of maybe, hey, 1 goal, you guys are instead of giving up 2 or 3?
Yeah, I think that's something we've struggled with this season, just getting down on the bench. And that's something that, we've been working on is when a team scores a goal, just being able to not get down on ourselves and kind of just have a short memory, just kind of forget about it and just continue to play our game, not try to get too selfish or do something that's uncharacteristic of ourselves. And just being able to, just forget about it and just play our game. I think that's something that we've struggled with a little bit is, when the other team scores, you kind of get down and then it kind of just, rolls into more and more mistakes, which kind of costs us later in the end. So that's just something that we're still trying to grow on and we're getting better at game after game.
You guys have a top 5 power play in the country. They have a top 5 penalty kill. Special teams are always important, but how crucial are they to this matchup this weekend?
Yeah, it's going to be huge. Obviously our power play has really been clicking this this year. And, you know, it just starts with, you know, just good puck movement, moving the puck fast, and they got a good PK. You know, it's always like for us, it's outwork the PK, and the PK is outwork the power play. So it's going to be a battle. Yeah, it's just for us to just, you know, come out and play our game again, like I've said multiple times, and just being able to, you know, move the puck fast in the power play. And special teams is going to come, especially for our PK, and just not taking, you know, penalties 200 foot away from our net. I think we've done it a couple times this year, which has costed us. So just being able to play smart and play hard at the same time.
You've mentioned the word momentum a few times. We've mentioned it a few times. Is that oversold for you guys as players, or do you feel like it truly carries some weight to come out strong in these two games and try to carry some sort of momentum into, you know, what is a long break?
Totally, yeah. I think like looking back at last weekend with those two big wins, just being able to carry that momentum of a high into this weekend, and but also not to get too high. Just being able to kind of stay level-headed and going into this weekend, obviously just use that last weekend as confidence, and then just kind of grow and just kind of try to win this first 10 minutes against St. Cloud and just kind of go from there, and then hopefully get some big wins this weekend, and then just use that momentum heading into the new year.
You mentioned winning the first 10 minutes. You know, do you feel like you guys still have yet to put a full, you know, 60 minutes together as a team?
I think we have, but I think there's also been spurts where, you know, we've come out and we've said it in the room, and we've come out on the ice and, you know, haven't done what we've been told, and it's costed us. But we've also, you know, shown a lot of spurts of, you know, what happens when we do come out strong versus what happens when we don't come out strong. So it's just really important for us to win those first 10.